Okay, a little bit of a glitch there. Sorry about that. We'll get started here in a few minutes, such is the world of Linux. How's everybody doing this evening? We'll do a Comments Corner live. It's been a few weeks. It's been a while. See if anybody jumps on the live stream. We'll go into some of your comments. Music is from the YouTube audio library. OS first timers in the house. Yes. How are you? Well, I should just do all of these live streams in Windows. That way I'll never have a glitch. OS first timer, right? Yeah. It's only in Linux you get these little things going on. How's my mic? Is it okay? How are you? Let's see. Looks like it's okay on my end. There we are. What's up? Okay, so we'll go into a comments corner here. Good, okay. Very good. Nothing on my phone. Alright, so we're doing this with Linux Smith Mate and OBS. Recorder OBS Studio, that is, for both Linux and Windows. Crank up the volume on the music on my end just a little bit. Some background music. Alright, so this is an unscheduled live event for this evening for October 15, 2017. We'll see if we can get somebody else on the live stream. OS first timer, what do you use? Do you dual boot? Do I like MLP? What is MLP? Ben Fitzpatrick is in the house. What's up? MLP. I don't know what that is, do I? Yeah, I don't think I do. My Little Pony. Is that a Linux distro? Or is that a kid's story or something? Ben, you did a Gen 2 live stream today. Did you crash? How did it go? You are courageous, aren't you, and adventurous to do a Gen 2 live stream. Alright, so we'll go into some of your comments here. And if anybody else jumps on, please do say hello. And if it's your first time, let me know too. Alright, so let's go into some of the comments here for the last week or so and see what we got. Okay, well this is from Lias Pack. She says, my voice is so relaxing. Well, thank you. And this was the... This is on the vlog I did, cutting grass, and yeah. We have Heidi Elias. She writes down totally. This is from the Ubuntu Budgie video I did. I think I said something like it's totally super cool or something like that. Apparently Heidi agrees. So Heidi, yeah, it's Ubuntu Budgie is pretty good. All right, so this is from, going back and forth here. Anyway, this is from Johan B. He says the Dutch is in the Netherlands. Okay, this was concerning Microsoft was in trouble legally by the Dutch internet police or something. I can't remember the story. But the Dutch is in the Netherlands, and he says, by the way, Microsoft apologized and would fix it. So very good. This had to do with telemetry and the sharing of data and stuff like that. I guess that's why they got in trouble. Ben, you had to do a part 3 per Zorg and finished at the end. It's always the sneaky, always the Zorg drivers, isn't it? Yeah, I am not going to mess. I am not going to mess with Gentoo. Shane Hartford, hello. You missed the show. This was the show from last night, the overnight Linux show. I'll catch you. I'll catch you next time. I don't know why the video is sputtering on the camera. Oh well. Richard Addison. This is from the app Nuclear Music Player. He writes down it was promising. We'll see. Also, he commented on, are movie sequels dead? He says yes. Movie sequels are not very good in my opinion, and I'm not sure what's going on. So, all right, I am so awesome. 7478 says thanks for the update. This was concerning the X files from C128D. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with, and they bring back the Lone Gunman. X-Files is shooting now for season 11 to be broadcasted in January. Check out the YouTube trailer for the X-Files. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess Special Agents Scully and Mulder have to save the world from an alien takeover as they search for their long-lost son. Hello, Fidel. Welcome. Okay, so this is from Mansoor Kazai. Because I'm see if I can do it this way. See if this will work. I can squeeze it in here. Alright, we'll just do it this way, I guess. Doing good, TJ Wolf. Welcome. This is just the Comments Corner live. It's been a while since I've done a Comments Corner, commenting on some of the comments here on the channel. Alright, so this is from Mansoor Kazai. This was the video on the Jabra Bluetooth headset. I don't have it here with me. I can show you. But I tested it months ago, and it's pretty good. He asked, it doesn't have volume control, meaning a volume control in the controller on the headpiece itself. So does it mean you have to pick your cell phone every time to adjust the volume? The Jabra Stealth has some kind of automatic volume control, but yes, I normally adjust the volume through my cell phone. Okay, so this is from running Linux Unsustainable. I think this was in Germany, where they switch back and forth between Windows and Linux. This is from Jay Daniels. He says, I had a dentist call me a few years ago with a proprietary DOS application and a motherboard which the battery had corroded. It was, okay, I guess this had very little to do with Germany, but that's alright. The only way to get the data out into a format we could use and import it to another program was to pay the company who wrote the DOS program $10,000. I can see how a larger organization might not want to change from Windows to Linux, but neglecting your data and running outdated software is a huge problem. That works in any operating system, right? Let's see here. You can't call Debian when the server crashes, and Red Hat charges real money. You cannot rely on free support options or hope that someone will solve your problem for nothing. I guess this has something to do with Germany switching back to Windows to make sure that they have full support. I don't know. Let's see. This is from V Vestlife. This is from the Ubuntu 17.10 Artful Aardvark. I'm not sure if V West likes Ubuntu, but he called it Arrogant Aardvark. I don't think he's a fan of the GNOME shell. Okay, back to Ubuntu Budgie. He says, I hope you can customize it. I don't like a plank or dock, but he's happy with Peppermint 8. Very good. This is from Talent Byte. He says, this is old news. Yeah, the Munich thing was announced some time ago, part of it, but I believe there's a vote on this next month. But I guess that is just a mere formality. Don McCullough, what's up? When someone else gets into a position of power that dislike Linux and FOSS, they went back to Windows. It's all a bunch of bullpoop. That's usually how it goes when FOSS is introduced and or replacing Windows environment. You have the vocal minority that dislike it and do their best to keep you all the way. I cannot speak for Munich, Germany, but my advice to them is what I advise myself is I use what works. This is from Sergey. Oh, sir, Sergey. Also from Linux, and is it sustainable in Germany? In the reality, the mayor of Munich hasn't given the opposition the real cost of the transfer to Windows 10. The infrastructure is so old he has to replace a large number of PCs and printers. Okay, scanners incompatible with Windows 10. They never moved away from Ubuntu 12.04, which has an expensive extended support because that expired. Weren't they using Limax? Right? Their own distro? I don't know. Darren Nuttall, Germany's screwed on many levels. I wrote down they still have the best beer. And this is from Orca. I think Orca lives in Germany. And again, Germany, as usual, screwed itself. I don't know what to say. Just drink Germany's beer and be happy, right? My. Fidel says, Windows, Linux, Mac, your actions you do on the web is not private so much as, well, that hang up. Well, if you're talking about privacy on the web, it doesn't exist, in my opinion. Liberty Paul M, hello. He says, yeah, running Linux is going to be unsustainable if you completely mismanage the project. That's what the story is really all about. The city of Munich complete suffering of the migration. What is it with government and big IT projects? They always run into an expensive disaster. I guess they do sometimes, don't they? But Serge replied, France succeeded with Gen Ubuntu. Gen Ubuntu. There was a link there. I guess you guys can look that up, but I'm not familiar with France and Gen Ubuntu. Let's see here. Well, yes, good management, neither of which appears Munich had. All right, okay, all right. Let's see here. Shane Bolin replied, I'm not trying to step on any toes, but as someone who's in college doing visual communication, design and arts, don't always believe what you are seeing on Wikipedia. Fair enough. Yeah, internet privacy, not gonna happen. Hello, Cody, how are you? I guess there would have been a substantial cost for retraining staff to use the non-Windows systems. Yeah. And some more on that. The situation in Munich is a political one. That is true. It is. I called it Politics OS. And Orca replied, Bollock-Tix OS. What can I say? So that's it for the comments corner. Just a real brief one. We'll go into your comments here and see what's on your mind. But yeah, check out the latest X-Files trailer. It looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to the next X-Files season 11 and see what it looks like. Doing good, Cody. How you doing? I think I got all the comments on this page. I'm still enjoying my Ubuntu Mate. I did an update today on it, almost 500 megabytes. That's a lot, but it's running good, not complaining. Linux Mint Mate continues to run pretty good, as you see here. And so far, so good. Not running Ubuntu with GNOME. Well, it isn't a virtual machine, but GNOME is just not for me. And definitely not for beginners. If you install Ubuntu with GNOME, be careful of installing extensions. It may break the system. And that's what Alan Pope told me. One of the developers for the Ubuntu project. He said, be careful installing extensions. So Alan, thank you. Cody listening to Amanda Lee and playing Guild Wars 2. Okay, alright. I haven't played any games lately. Quid's uploaded a Linux news of the week, and sometimes he'll toss in a weird news at the end. Apparently, a family forgot their child in a cornfield, corn maze. They didn't realize till the next day. You know, here in the States, there is a problem with parents forgetting their kids in child seats in the back of their cars. That is so bizarre. How do you forget your child anywhere on planet Earth? That never happened to me. My child, well, he's a teenager now, but he was the first thing on my mind. So how does that happen? You tell me. How does a parent forget a kid, a child in a car seat? There's some manufacturers, they're installing some kind of car seat reminders or something where if you have something in the back seats, whether a child or groceries or something of weight, the car will remind you, hey, you have something back there. And it's a shame it's come to that. I don't know, I guess parents are too busy, but how do you forget a child? It's sad. And some kids haven't made it. But maybe technology can help with that problem. I don't know. Anyway, Cody Smith says vanilla gnome. Sounds like an ice cream. Yeah, gnome is just not for me. I never know when the extensions are going to work and not work, and it's just too much work involved to get Ubuntu GNOME to get it the way that I want it to. And I think I'll stick with the Mate desktop. It's just, to me, it just seems a lot easier. So there you go. That's my advice for beginners. Anything else on your mind tonight, guys, before I wrap this up? Fidel doesn't like GNOME either. Well, let's see. Best Linux for beginners. I think I've done this before. Let's do a quick search. Cody says you can always tell when someone uses the microwave. Your network always slows to a crawl by the microwave. Okay. Elementary OS, I'm not sure if that's the best replacement for Windows users. Ubuntu, Lubuntu, Arch, really. Zorn, absolutely. Linux Lite, Ubuntu Mate, Solus, maybe, yeah. Let's see what Slant has to say, then we'll wrap this up. Let's see, Ubuntu, Linux Mint. Manjaro Elementary, Ubuntu, Lubuntu. I don't know. And Tergos wasn't bad in a virtual machine. KDE Neon was okay. Deepin, never had good luck with that. Debian requires some work to get working properly. Fedora, not for beginners. OpenSUSE, don't remember. Boosin Labs on Debian. PC Linux OS. PC Linux OS is not bad. It's not bad. Very stable. Solid K. Are they still around? I don't know. Kubuntu, maybe. Kali on Debian. Apricity OS. Don't know too much about that one. All right, Fidel. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in a few minutes, so. Check out this one real quick. Nothing there. Pinguy OS. I think he stopped development a few years ago, didn't he? Or last year? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anyway. Well, I'm done with this one, so I think I'm going to wrap this up for this evening. So thanks for stopping by for a late minute live stream here on the channel, just the comments corner. And you know, just make sure that you have the notifications set up on the channel for the next you know, live stream, and might do something maybe Tuesday, I'm not sure. Let's see, Cody Linux Lite, the founder of the Linux distro community. Yes, that is true about Linux Lite. Pinguy was banned from Coupling. Yep, I remember that. Don't know the whole story, but hey, what can I say? I do not get involved in the politics of Linux. I'm just here doing my thing, running Linux, running Windows 10, and showing Windows users that they have a choice. It's not that difficult to learn Linux as long as you pick the correct Linux operating system for beginners, such as Linux Mint or Ubuntu Mate, and maybe Linux Lite and a few others. So, alright guys, that's all I have for this one. I'm going to call it a night, maybe watch some Sunday Night Football, catch up on some scores, and I will catch you on the next live stream, so take care.